Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of online learning. This week's module is called Game-Based Learning and Gamification, and we will have our virtual class this Thursday at 10 o'clock to 11:30. This time around we're going to try it with all 40 of us, so that should be fun. If you're having difficulty with the Zoom, I encourage you to maybe try it on your phone or your tablet, perhaps a different device than your computer, and see how that works. So today this screencast video is made with a program called Screencast-O-Matic, and it allows me to record and show you what's on my screen, so similar to other ones as well. But I do want to show you a couple things on our web page here. Make sure to ask your questions in the Q&A document. I think that's a good place to house all of those questions. So sometimes I will enter your email questions in this spot and also your exit card questions and add them to this file as well, just as I'm sure that there's other people who have similar questions as well. Another thing I wanted to show you on here is on calendar. You'll see all our due dates are there, but another feature that's unique to Zoom is you can schedule your Zoom meetings as part of Google Calendar. So you'll see that I've got the links for this week's class here, and then you just copy it and paste it into your browser, and once again it will open up and you're on Zoom just like that. A couple of other things under coursework. Actually, I'll go back here in terms of your modified culminating project, because now it looks like you're starting to finish things up. On this chart here, you'll add a link to your self-reflection paper and whatever other evidence you have, whether that's a Google Doc, a video, something that you're going to show at our showcase. So I see some of you have already started doing that, which is great. Also be mindful of the modified mark sheet, which the self-reflection paper hasn't changed, but the other parts, the evidence of learning and the virtual showcase of learning participation are in there now. So make sure that you are using this to finish up your work. These two sections replace those other ones. Now, if you were in the situation where you weren't able to finish your Genius Hour project because of COVID-19, that might happen if you had planned to volunteer with kids and you just can't anymore. As long as you reflect on that in the self-reflection paper, this is part of self-directed learning, and it is really about your learning. And COVID-19 certainly added some new challenges, but our learning continues. So make sure that you're using that. Also, in terms of end of term work, if you go into our coursework, the course participation task is due on April 8th, and all you'll do is make a copy of that, add your link into your ePortfolio, ensuring that all your documents are viewable, and adding some comments in here. If you prefer, you could create a Google Doc about your self-reflections and just add it in here, but it is not a paper, so I don't expect a paper unless you truly want to. And make sure that you're adding these documents into your Google Drive. So your Google Drive access is right from our main page right here. You're all in there. So make sure that all of your work is contained in that folder. Now I'm just going to pick on Patrick a little bit today because we've been emailing back and forth. So I open up his folder. Whoops, that's not Patrick's. But good job, Keziah. I see that you've done your work in there. Here's Patrick. And there's his Genius Hour project. So all his work that I need to finish marking is in that folder. So make sure you're using our Google Drive access point here. just checking my notes to see if I'm missing anything. I think I've got everything. Yep. So once again, really proud of the work that you've been doing in this difficult time, and your commitment to continued learning. You will be better people as a result of this and have a better understanding of what it means to teach in an online or blended learning environment, which is a great skill to add to your resumes. Once again, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I will post this video shortly so you have a record of it as well. And I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, where we'll be playing some games, doing some singing and some stomping, and all into preparations for our final exam. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you on Thursday.